In today's video, I'm going to explain 10th class maths chapter 5 arithmetic progression exercise 5.3. Let's start with the question 1. Find the sum of the following APs. So in that the first question is 2, 7, 12 and so on up to 10 terms. So what they are giving? 2, 7, 12 and so on up to 10 terms. So they are not giving the 10th term, they are giving 10 terms. That means in this arithmetic progression, the total number of terms is 10. That means the n is 10 here. The first term, that is a is 2. And common difference is either you can do a2 minus a1 or you can do a3 minus a2. Anyone you can do. 7 minus 2, that is 5. So the common difference is 5 and the number of terms is 10. What they are asking, find the sum of the following APs. So we need to find sum. What is the formula for the sum? Sn equal to n by 2 times 2a plus n minus d. Here substitute the first term, the common difference and number of terms in this formula. Let's substitute it. So what is n? The n is 10. So let's write 10 by 2 times 2 times. What is the a? A is first term which is 2 plus what is n? N is 10. So 10 minus 1 is nothing but 9. So just directly write 9 here. Then what is the common difference which is 5. Here 9 times 5 is 45. 2 times 2 is 4. 45 plus 4 which gives 49. And here numerator we have a 10 and denominator we have a 2. So if we cancel those two, so 2 times 5 is 10. We have to multiply 49 times 5. 5 9s are 45. 5 4s are 20 plus 4 24. So the sum of this arithmetic progression is 245. Like that you have to find out the first term and common difference and number of terms. Then you can substitute in this formula. Let's see the second question, which is minus 37, minus 33, minus 29 up to 12 terms. So here also they are giving the n which is 12. So the n is 12. So just write it here, n is 12. The first term, that is a, which is minus 37. So now let's find out the common difference. a2 minus a1, that is minus 33 minus, so the a1 is minus 37. So here minus into minus plus. So minus 33 plus 37 which gives only plus 4. So now we know the first term, the common difference and number of terms which is 12. So we can easily find the sum. The formula is Sn equal to n by 2 times 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So n is 12. So 12 by 2 which is, if we cancel this, we are going to get 6 here. So 2 times a is minus 37. That means 37 times 2. That means 37 double is 74. So here we are getting minus 74 plus n minus 1, that is 12 minus 1, that is 11 times d is 4. So 11 times 4 is 44. Here minus 74 plus 44 which gives only minus 30. 30 times 6 which is 180 and here we have a minus. So Sn, that is minus 180. Let's see the another one. 0.6, 1.7, 2.8 up to 100 terms. So here what they given the first term which is 0.6 and also they given the second term. So from the first and second term we can find the common difference, that is a2 minus a1, isn't it? Here 1.7 minus 0.6 which gives only 1.1. So the common difference is 1.1 here. And also they given 100 terms is nothing but n. So n they given as a 100. What we need to find Sn. The formula is n by 2 times 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Here substitute a, d, n values. What is n? 100 divided by 2 which is nothing but 50. So we can directly write this as a 50 times 2 times what is a? 0.6. 0.6 double is 1.2. So directly we can write this as a 1.2 plus n minus 1, that is 100 minus 1 which gives 99. The common difference is 1.1. So here 99 times 1.1. Here 1.1, how can you write this decimal number? We can write it as a fraction form, isn't it? Here we have 1.1, so we can write this as 11. We are removing the decimal over. So here from, you have to observe from right to left. So here one digit after we have a decimal point. That's why a denominator you have to place 10 because one digit after we have a decimal point. Suppose if we have a 1.23, that means here you have to write 123 at numerator over. Here we have a two digits after a decimal point. isn't it? See, you have to observe from right to left. Here we have one digit, here we have the second digit 1, 2. After we have a decimal point. So 2 digit after we have a decimal point from right to left. So that's why a denominator you have to write 2 zeros. So that is a way to write decimal point into a fraction form. So now we need to convert this decimal point into a fraction form, then that is easy to multiply or division anything. So this 1.1 we can write as 11 over 10. Now just only multiply this 99 times 11. So 11 times 9 is 99. Again 11 times 9 is 99. So just simply add this. So what we are going to get numerator as 1089 divided by 10. Now a denominator we have a 10. That means we have a 1 0. That means at numerator one digit after you have to place the decimal point. The result is 108.9. So 99 times 1.1 which gives 108.9. Now we have to do plus 1.2. That means 108.9 plus 1.2. 9 plus 2 which is 11. 8 plus 1 9. 9 plus 1 10. We have 1 1. And here we have a decimal point. That means after adding this 1.2 and 108.9 we are going to get 110.1. Here you have to multiply with 50. And we have a decimal point which is difficult. That's why what you have to do, first decimal number convert into a fraction form. Here one digit after we have a decimal point. So this we can write this as a numerator as 1101 and denominator we have write it as a 10 because one digit after we have a decimal point. That's why we have to write 10 at denominator. So now what you have to multiply with 50. So now just multiply with this only numerator which is 1101 times 50. First no need to multiply with 0, just skip the 0, last we can add that. Just simply multiply with the 5. 5 times 1 is 5, 5 times 0 is 0, 5 times 1 is 5, at last 5 times 1 is 5. Now add this 0 here. So the result is 55,050. 55,050 and still we have a denominator which is 10. So let's do with division 10. 0 0 gets cancelled, so finally we left only SN as 5505. That's it. Let's see the other one. 1 over 15, 1 over 12, 1 over 10 and so on up to 11 terms. That means they given n as 11. The first term is 1 over 15. Then let's find out the common difference. For the common difference what you have to, either you do a2 minus a1 or you can do a3 minus a2. Anyone you can do. Let's do a3 minus a2. a3 is 1 over 10 minus a2 is 1 over 12. For 10 and 12 the LCM is 60. The numerator turns into 6 minus 5, that is 1 over 60. So that is a common difference which is 1 over 60. Let's substitute these all in SN. So what is n, which is 11. So 11 by 2 times 2 times what is a, 1 over 15 is nothing but 2 over 15, isn't it? So just directly write 2 over 15 plus n minus 1, that is 11 minus 1, that is 10 times what is d, 1 over 60. Here 0 0 gets cancelled, so we left only 1 over 6 here. Let's take LCM for 15 and 6. For 15 and 6 the LCM is 30 to 4 plus 5. So 4 plus 5 it turns into 9. Here we have a 9 over 30. So 3 3s are 9, 3 10s are 30. So finally we are going to get 11 times 3 is 33 as a numerator. Then 2 times 10 which is 20 as the denominator. So this is the SN for the fourth one. Let's go to the another question. The question is find the sums given below. So what is the first term? 7 plus 10 1 by 2 plus 14 and so on 84. So what they given? 7 10 1 over 2 plus 14 and so on 84. So here they given a first term which is a, second term and third term. From that you can find the common difference up to so on 84. Here they are not giving the number of terms. They given this last term is 84. That means they given a nth term. So nth term is nothing but an. In the previous question they are saying 1 over 15, 1 over 12, 1 over 10 up to so on 11 terms. So here they are not giving the which term is this, and this all these terms are up to 11 terms. That means they are given here only n. In the second question they given 84. This is not the n, this is the nth term which is an. That means here they are given an which is 84. Let's find out the common difference. A2 minus a1. What is a2? 10 1 by 2. 10 it is in 10 1 by 2, it is in a mixed fraction. So first convert this mixed fraction into a fraction. 2 times 10 is 20. 20 plus 1, which is 21. So 21 over 2. So the second term is 21 over 2 minus the first term is 7. So if you do LCM here, then 21 minus 14, which gives 7 over 2. So here the common difference is 7 over 2. Here what they're asking find the sums. That means you need to find out Sn. What is the formula? N by 2 times 2a plus n minus 1 into d. But here we need to find Sn, and here we know the a, which is 7, and also we know the d, which is 7 by 2. Here we don't know the n. We know a n the term, but we don't know the n. So without n, how can you find the Sn? So that's why using an formula, first find out the n. After finding n, then you can find the sum of the given arithmetic progression, isn't it? So that's why our first step is first find the n. Find n. The second step is find Sn. First find the n using an formula. What is an formula? A plus n minus 1 into d. So what is an? 84. So let's write 84 here. That is equal to what is a? A is 7 plus we need to find n here minus 1 into d is 7 by 2. So for this 7, if you send to left hand side, it become 84 minus 7. If you do 84 minus 7, then we are going to get 77 on the left hand side. So that is equal to n minus 1 into 7 over 2. We need to find n. So that's why you have to remove this 7 over 2. How can you remove it? If you multiply both sides by 2 by 7, here 2 7 7 gets cancelled. So we left only n minus 1 on the right hand side. In the left hand side, 7 11 is 77. So we are going to get 2 times 11 is 22. So now send this minus 1 to left hand side. So it turns into 22 plus 1, which is 23. So n is 23. We can find the Sn, which is our second step. So Sn, the formula is n by 2 times 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Either use this formula. Here we know nth term, which is an, that is 84. To find the Sn, either you can use this formula or we have another formula. What is that? N by 2 times the first term plus the last term. First and last term, we know it. That's why we can use this formula here, which is very easy. Anyone you can use it. But here in this question, we know the last term. That's why we are using this formula here. Let's use this formula and find for the Sn. What is n? Just now we found that is 23. So 23 over 2 times what is a? 7 plus what is the an, which is 84. 84 plus 7, which is 91. 23 times 91. So you need to do multiplication here. 1 times 3 is 3. So 1 times 2 is 2. 9 times 3 is 27. Then 9 times 2 is 18. 18 plus 2, which is 20. Then we are going to get 2093. So here we are going to get 2093, and still we have to do division by 2. So you have to do division by 2. So 2 1s are 2, and again we have a 0. Then bring it down this 9. 2 4s are 8. Bring it down this 3. 2 6 are 12. Still we have a 1. So when you do division 2093 divided by 2, what we are going to get? 1046 1 by 2. I am going to write in a mixed fraction because the question is in mixed fraction. So that's why I am going to write this as a mixed fraction, which is 1046 1 by 2. So likewise you have to find out first n, then the second step is to find Sn. Let's go to another question. The second question, what they given? 34, 32, 30 up to so on 10. So here the 10 is nothing but nth term, the last term. So we know the nth term, which is 10. So we know the first term, which is a, and also they given the second term. From second and first we can find the common difference, which is minus 2. Let's find out for the n. So what is the last term? It is 10. So that is equal to, what is the first term? 34 plus n minus 1 into common difference is minus 2. So 34 sent to left hand side. So it becomes 10 minus 34, which is minus 24. So that is equal to n minus 1 into minus 2. So both sides divide with minus 2. So then we are the minus 2 minus 2 gets cancelled. So we left only n minus 1 on the right hand side. Here minus minus gets cancelled. 2 12s are 24. So left hand side we left only 12. Minus 1 sent to left hand side become plus 1. So 12 plus 1, that is 13. So n is 13. So now using n, the first term and last term, now we can find the Sn. So what is n? 13 by 2. What is the first term, which is 34, plus the last term is 10. So 34 plus 10, which is 44. 2 ones are 2 22s are. So finally we are going to get 13 times 22. 22 times 3 are 66. 22 times 1 are 22. So which is 286. Let's see the third question. What they given? Minus 5. So that is our first term, which is minus 5. And they given second term also. Using those two we can find the common difference. A2 minus A1. Here minus into minus plus. So minus 8 plus 5, which gives minus 3. So the common difference is minus 3. And also they given an, nth term, which is minus 230. So let's substitute first, find the n. Minus 230. So that is equal to minus 5 plus n minus 1 into minus 3. So minus 5 sent to left hand side become plus 5. So minus 230 plus 5, which gives minus 225. So that is equal to n minus 1 into minus 3. So both sides divide by minus 3. Here minus 3 gets cancelled. So we left only n minus 1 on the right hand side. Here in the left hand side minus gets cancelled. 225 divided by 3. 3 7s are 21. 22 minus 21, which gives only 1. So bring it down these 5, and 3 5s are 15. So that means 3 times 75 gives 225. So here we are going to get 75. Now this minus 1 sent to left hand side, it become plus 1. So the n is 76. This n, and substitute here to find the Sn. N is 76 over 2 times. What is a? Minus 5 plus what is the last term? Minus 230. So minus 230 minus 5, which is minus 235. Now cancel this 2 times. 2 3s are 6. 2 8s are 16. That is 238 times is 76. Now we have to multiply only 235 times 38. 8 5s are 40. 8 3s are 24. 24 plus 4, which is 28. 8 2s are 60. 60 plus 2 80. Now we have to do with 3. 3 5s are 15. 3 3s are 9 plus 1 10. 3 2s are 6 plus 1 7. So after adding, then we are going to get 8930. So finally the answer is, here we have a minus, so minus 8930. So that is the Sn. So we are done with the exercise 5.3 question 2. Let's go with the question 3. In an AP, that means they are giving a arithmetic progression. What they given in an AP, they given a as 5. That means the first term as 5. The common difference is 3. And the nth term is 50. Find n and Sn. Just now we did, isn't it? Using the first term, common difference, and nth term, first we find the n. Then using this formula, we can find the Sn. Same pattern you can follow here. So what they given? They given the first term as 5. The common difference is 3. And also they given nth term, which is 50. First find out for the n. So an equal to a plus n minus 1 into t. What is an? 50. And a is 5 plus n minus 1 into 3. So this 5 sent to left hand side, it become minus 5. 50 minus 5, which gives 45. Now both sides divided by 3. Here 3 gets cancelled, and 3 15s are 45. So 15, that is equal to n minus 1. So minus 1 sent to left hand side, it becomes n is 16. Now find the Sn. So now we know the first term and last term. So now we have to use this a plus n by 2 times a plus an formula, because we know the first and last terms. So now what we found? N as 16, and the given a value is 5, and the given nth term is 50. Here 2 8s are 16 times 50 plus 5, which is 55. So 55 times 8. Just do only multiplication. This is 55 times 8. 8 5s are 40. Again 8 5s are 40 plus 4, 44. So here we are going to get Sn as 440. Let's see second one. What they given in an AP, the first term they given, which is 7, and also they given 13th term of the arithmetic progression, which is 35. We need to find D and S13. So now observe this 13th term, which is A13, the term is 35. A13 is nothing but A plus 12D, isn't it, which is 35. Using that A, we can find the common difference, isn't it? So simply we can find the common difference here. So what is A? What is the first term, that which is A, which is 7 plus 12 times D, that is equal to 35. So here we have a plus 7 sent to right hand side. It becomes minus 7. 5 minus 7 which gives 28. So let's divide both sides by 12. So here 12 gets cancelled, so the common difference is 4 3s are 12, 4 7s are 28. The common difference is 7 over 3. So we are done to find the D. Now we have to find S13. So S13 is here 13. So that is nothing but n is 13. So now use the formula. What is the formula? N by 2 times first term plus last term. Why we are using this formula here? Because we know the last term, that is a 13th term. We know which is 35. And also we know the first term. So that's why I am using this formula here. What is n? 13 over 2 times what is the first term? 7 plus what is the a 13th term, which is 35. 35 plus 7 which gives 42. If we cancel with 2 we will get 21. So now we have to simply do the multiplication. 21 times 13. So let's do 13 times 1. 1s are 13. 13 times 2s are 26. Finish. So 273. So S13 is, that is sum of 13 terms is 273. Let's see another one. Here what they given A12 as 37 and also they given the common difference is 3. So using these two we can find the A, the first term, isn't it? Here A12 is nothing but A plus 11D. Here we know the D. So let's substitute here. So A plus 11 times 3 which is 33, that is equal to 37. So send this plus 33 to right hand side, become minus 33. So 37 minus 33 which gives only 4. So the first term is 4. So we are done with this one. Now find the S12. S12 means you need to find sum of the 12 terms. Here n is 12. So let's write n as 12 over 2 times first term which is 4 plus last term which is 37. So 37 plus 4 which gives 41. 2 6 are 12. So 41 times 6. 6 1s are 6. 6 4s are 24. So 246. Let's see another one. Given A3 is 50, S10 is 125. We need to find D and A10. What they given? A3 is 50. A3 is nothing but A plus 2D. Using this, we cannot find the D because here we don't know the first term. So that's why we are not using this A plus 2D here. So we can use directly the formula which is AN equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. So here they given A3. So that means here we need to take N as 3. So here you need to write A3. And here also you need to write 3 minus 1 which is 2D. So A3, the term they given as 50. So A plus 2D equal to 15. So consider this as a equation 1. What they given A3 as 15, from that we got an equation which is A plus 2D equal to 15. Now let's see the next one. What they given? S10 as 125. So what is the formula for the S10? That means Sn. Here n is 10. Sn, the formula is n over 2 times 2a plus n minus 1 into d. We are taking n as a 10. So that's why S10 equal to S10. So that is 125 equal to. So n we are taking as a 10. So that is 10 by 2 times 2a plus n minus 1. That is 10 minus 1 which is 9. D. If we cancel these two we are getting 5. So both sides divide by 5. Then here 5 gets cancelled. 5 25 is a 125. Left hand side we are getting as a 25. So that is equal to 2a plus 9d. So this we consider as a equation 2. So using 1 and 2 equations we can find the a, the first term, and the common difference d. So let's find out. So what is the second equation? 2a plus 9d, that is equal to 25. This is the second equation. And the first equation we have a plus 2d, but here we have a 2a. So that's why the first equation both sides multiply by 2. 2a plus 4d, so that is equal to 30. So if you subtract on both sides, then we are going to get 5d, that is equal to minus 5. So the d value is minus 1. Now we know the d value. Now substitute this d value in the equation 1. So what is the equation 1? A plus 2d equal to 50. So let's substitute here. So a plus 2 times d is minus 1. So that is equal to 50. So here 2 times minus 1 which is minus 2. This minus 2 sent to right hand side become plus 2. So a equal to 15 plus 2 which gives 17. So this is the a, the first term, the common difference minus 1. Still we need to find a10. It's nothing but a plus 9d, isn't it? So we know the first term which is 17 plus 9 times the common difference is minus 1. So 9 times minus 1 which is minus 9. So 17 minus 9 which gives 8. So finally the common difference is minus 1. 8, 10. The 10th term is 8. Let's see the fifth question, which is the given the common difference is 5. S9 is 75. So that means the given D as 5 and S9 here N is 9 and sum of the 9 terms is 75. That we know. So now using the SN formula, let's see how we can find out this. What is the SN formula? N by 2 times 2a plus n minus 1 into t. So here n we are taking as a 9. So S9 equal to S9 the term is 75. So just simply write here 75. That is equal to n is 9 by 2 times 2 times a we don't know, we need to find out. N minus 1. 9 minus 1 that is 8 times the common difference t is 5. So 8 5 is 40. So now to get rid of this 9 over 2, let's do multiply by 2 times 9 on both sides. Here 2 gets cancelled, 9 gets cancelled, and here numerator is 75 times 2. 75 double is 150. So 150 divided by 9, that is equal to 2a plus 40. Now this plus 40 sent to left hand side, it become minus 40. So that is the 2a. Now take LCM. So here 150 minus 9 times 40 is 360. 150 minus 360 which gives minus 210. And here we have a 2a. So now both sides divided by 2. Then here 2 gets cancelled. So we left only a here. If you simplify this, you are going to get your first term. So here 2 ones are 2, 105 is 210. So here we are going to get minus 105 by 9. Now let's do 105. Let's do with the division by 3. 3 3s are 9. If you do subtract 10 minus 9 which is 1 and 5 bring it down. So 3 35 is 105 and 3 3s are 9. The first term is minus 35 over 3. So this is the first term. So we are done to find the first term. So now we need to find an, which is a plus 80. So what is a? Minus 35 over 3 plus 8 times, what is the common difference? 5. So 8 times 5 is 40. Now let's do only LCM. Minus 35 plus 3 times 40 which is 120. So 120 minus 35 which gives only 85. So the ninth term is 85 over 3. The first term is minus 35 over 3. Let's go to the sixth question. Given the first term is 2 and the common difference is 8, Sn is 90, find n and anth term. That means we need to find n number of terms and also we need to find nth term. Let's see how to do it. So here they given a first term and common difference and we given as a Sn. So using Sn formula, let's try to find for the n and nth term. What is the Sn formula? N over 2 times 2a plus n minus 1 into t. Here what is Sn is 90. Let's write 90, that is equal to n we don't know, just write as it is. N over 2 times what is the first term? It's 2 times n minus 1 into what is the common difference? 8. So n over 2, a denominator we have a 2, so that's why numerator also if you take it 2 in 2 terms then it is easy to cancel out. So that's why I'm trying to take it 2 as a common. Here we have a 2, so we can take it as 2 as common. We left only the remaining 2 plus, and here we have a 8. So this 8 we can write as 2 times 4. If you take it 2 as common, so what we left n minus 1 into 4, isn't it? So just write only n minus 1 into 4. Here 2 gets cancelled. It is equal to 90. Here if you open the bracket, so what we are going to get? 4n. Here we have a minus, so let's write minus. So 1 times 4 is 4. So 4n minus 4. So n minus 1 times 4 which gives 4n minus 4. Here we have a 4n plus 2 minus 4 which gives minus 2. And here at front we have a n, that is equal to 90. If you open the bracket, we are going to get 4n power 2 minus 2n. Here left hand side we have a 90. What we got? 4n power 2 minus 2n, that is equal to 90. If you both sides divide by 2, then we can cancel this. 2 2s are 4, so we are going to get 2n power 2 minus, here 2 gets cancelled, so we left only n. So here 2 times 45 is 90. So right hand side we are going to get 45. If you send this 45 to left hand side, it becomes minus 45, that is equal to 0. Finally we get a quadratic equation. We need to check the roots of this n. Here we have a 2 and here we have a minus 45. So 2 times minus 45, which gives minus 90, isn't it? 10 times 9 is 90, isn't it? So if you multiply minus 10 plus 9, if you multiply the minus 10 times plus 9, which gives minus 90, if we add these two, that means minus 10 plus 9, which gives minus 1. This minus 1 is equal to this minus n. That's why we can use this root, which is minus 10 and plus 9. So 2n power 2 minus 10n plus 9n minus 45, that is equal to 0. If you take it 2n as common, so we left only n minus 5 plus, if you take 9 as common, so then you are left n minus 5, that is equal to 0. So finally n minus 5 times 2n plus 9, that is equal to 0. Here we are going to get roots as 5 and another one is 2n plus 9 equal to 0. That means n equal to minus 9 by 2. But here n is nothing but number of terms. Number of terms cannot be in a decimal form and cannot be a negative. That's why we are going to reject this minus n over 2. We are going to take number of terms as a 5. Using this Sn formula, we got number of terms, which is 5. Now we need to find an. Let's find it. What is the an formula? A plus n minus 1 into t. So we need to find an. So that is equal to, what is the first term, which is 2, plus, just now we found the number of terms, which is 5. 5 minus 1, that is 4, times, what is the d? The common difference is 8. So let's take 8. Here 8 times 4 is 32. 32 plus 2, which gives 34. This is the nth term. So the number of terms is 5 and the nth term is 34. Let's go to the next question, which is 7th one. Given that the first term is 8 and an equal to 62, Sn equal to 210. Here we know the first term, which is a, and we know the last term, which is 62. To find Sn, we can use the first term plus last term formula, isn't it? Because we know the first term and we know the last term. So what is Sn? 210. Let's substitute here 210. That is equal to n, we don't know, just write as it is. Then n over 2 times, what is the first term? 8 plus, what is the last term? 62. Here 8 plus 62, which gives 70. If you divide by 2, then we are going to get 35. We are going to get 35n. Both sides divide by 35. Here 35 gets cancelled. We left only n on the right hand side. The left hand side, if you do division with the 210 by 35, so we are going to get 35 times 6 are 210. 35 times 6 are 210. So we are going to get n as a 6. The number of terms is 6. So number of terms is 6. And now we need to find common difference t. Here we have a nth term, which is 62. So now using that, we can find the common difference. So what is the n formula? A plus n minus 1 into t. So what is the nth term, which is 62? Write 62 here. Then what is the first term? 8 plus, what is the n? Number of terms, just now we found n is a 6. So 6 minus 1, which is 5 times d. Send this 8 to left hand side, become 62 minus, it become minus 8. So 62 minus 8, which gives 54. So 54, that is equal to 5 times d. So both sides divide by 5. So finally 5 gets cancelled. So we are going to get d, the common difference, as a 54 over 5. So like that, simply we can do it. Let's go to the another question. Here what they given nth term as 4 and common difference is 2 and Sn as minus 14. We need to find n and the first term. Here we know the nth term. If you find out the first term, then we can use Sn formula as n over 2. First term plus last term. This formula we can use it. But here we don't know the first term. So that's why first find out the first term. Then we can use that. How can you find the first term? Here we have a nth term. So using an formula, let's try to find out for the first term. So an equal to a plus n minus 1 into t. What is the nth term? Which is 4. So that is equal to first term we don't know, plus n also we don't know. So just write n minus 1 times common difference is 2. So let's write 2 here. If you open the bracket, it is going to be 2n minus 2. So if you send this minus 2 to left hand side, become plus 2. So 4 plus 2 is nothing but 6. 6 equal to a plus 2n. We need to find first term because we need to substitute here. So that's why this plus 2n sent to left hand side. So it becomes 6 minus 2n. This is the first term. Let's substitute here. What is the sum of the n terms, which is minus 14? So that is equal to n, we don't know, we need to find out, times. What is the first term? 6 minus 2n plus the nth term is 4. So 6 plus 4, which gives 10. So 10 minus 2n. A denominator we have a 2. So that's why numerator, just 2 take it as common. If you take it 2 as common, so what we left in the first term, in the 10 what we left, so 2 times 5 is 10. So we left only 5, isn't it? So minus, if you 2 take it as common, so what you left, we left only n. And here 2 gets cancelled, left hand side is minus 14. So if you open the bracket, it becomes 5n minus, again n times n is n power 2. If you send this minus n power 2 left hand side and plus 5n to left hand side, it become, this minus n power 2 it become plus n power 2. This plus 5n, it is going to be minus 5n, and already we have a minus 14. So just write minus 14, that is equal to 0. So finally we convert into a quadratic equation. Let's try to find the roots of the n. Here we have a minus 14 times 1, which is minus 14. Now we need to find the roots. Here we have a minus 5. So 7 2s are, so minus 7 plus 2. If you multiply minus 7 times 2, which gives minus 14. If you add, which gives minus 5. So which is equal to this minus 5. So that's why. So we have to take roots as a minus 7 and plus 2. 7n plus 2n, which is minus 5n, then minus 14, that is equal to 0. So if we take n as common, so we left only n minus 7 plus. So we are done with these two terms. Now still we have these two terms. From these two, we can take 2 as common. So what we left n minus 7, that is equal to 0. n minus 7 times n plus 2, that is equal to 0. Here we are getting roots as a 7 and minus 2. But here n is nothing but a number of terms. Number of terms cannot be a negative, isn't it? So that's why we are going to reject this minus 2 and we are going to take only this n as a 7. So the number of terms is 7. Now we got the number of terms. Now we need to find only the first term, which is a. So here a equal to 6 minus 2 into n. So n is nothing but 7. So we have to do 6 minus 14, that is minus 8. The first term is minus 8. The number of terms is 7. That's it. Let's go to the another question. Here the given a is 3, n is 8 and s is 192. We need to find d. The sum of the terms is 192. So let's use that formula. So s in the formula is n over 2 times 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Here what is the sum of the terms, which is 192. 192. So what is n? n is 8. So let's write n as 8. So 8 over 2. So if we cancel, 2 4s are 8. So directly we can write this as a 4. 2 times 3, which is 6. So write 6 plus n is 8 minus 1, that is n minus 1 is 7. And d we don't know, we are going to find out that. Here we have a 4. So it is a multiplication of 4, isn't it? So 4 times 6 plus 70. 4 is in multiplication form. So if you want to get rid of that 4, you need to divide both sides by 4. Multiplication opposite sign is division. So let's do division on both sides by 4. 4 gets cancelled. So we left only 6 plus 70 on the right hand side. And 4 times 4 4s are 16. So 19 take away 16 is 3 is the remainder. And 4 8s are 32. So left hand side we are going to get 48. Now this plus 6 into left hand side become minus 8. 48 minus 6, that is equal to 70. So 48 minus 6, which gives 42. Now both sides divide by 7. 7 6 are 42 and here 7 gets cancelled. So the d value is only 6. The common difference is 6. Let's go to the another question. So they given L as 28. So L is nothing but the last term. So that is a nth term, that is 28. And also they given S as 144. And what they given? They given there are total 9 terms. That means number of terms is 9. This is the given information. Let's find out for the first term. So which formula we are going to use? So n over 2. We know the last term. So that's why let's use a plus an formula. N over 2 a plus an formula, because we know the last term and we know the number of terms and we know the sum of the terms. What is the sum of the terms? 144. That is equal to number of terms is 9. So 9 over 2 times first term we need to find out. So the last term is 28. Both sides multiply by 2. Then we can get rid of this denominator 2. 144 times 2, which is 288. Now here 9, it is in the form of a multiplication. So 9 times 8 plus 28, isn't it? So that's why both multiplication opposite sign is division. So that's why let's do divide both sides by 9. Then here 9 gets cancelled. So we left only a plus 28. On the left hand side here 9 3s are 27. 28 take away 27, which is only 1. Then 8 bring it down. 9 2s are 18. So finally we are going to get 32 here. Is plus 28 sent to left hand side, it become minus. So 32 minus 28. So that is our first term. So 32 take away 28. So 12 take away 8 is 4. So that is the first term is 4. That's it. So this is the end of the part 1. In the next video we are going to see the few more questions in the part 2. I hope you like this content. If you like this content, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.